Hello and welcome guys, my name is Ralph again, and for today's challenge we're going to do the jQuery. So the introduction to jQuery is one of the many libraries for JavaScript that is designed to simplify scripting done on the client side. Its most recognizable characteristic is its $sign. With it, you can easily manipulate elements, create animations, and handle input events. So let's go to the first lesson. So this one is, we've done this one on the last video, the bootstrap. So learn how script tags and document ready work. Now we're ready to learn jQuery, the most popular JavaScript tool of all time. Are you sure? Yeah, sorry. It's a joke. Before we can start using jQuery, we need to add some things to our HTML. First, add the script element at the top of the page. Be sure to close it on the following line. So let's create a script here and script here. Next is inside your script element, add this code. The famous document.ready function. Document.ready function, the curly braces. And then okay, I think that's it for now. Let's run the tests. Target HTML elements with selectors using jQuery. So guys, I already know jQuery, so I will just head on to the instruction and do what it says. So let's make all your button elements bounce. Just add this code inside your document ready function. So button is selected, and then that add class animated bounce. Nice one. So the bounce is built in. Okay, the animate CSS library in the background so that you can use them in the editor. I thought it's a built-in HTML5 functionality. So yeah, let's run the tests. What? It's within. What? A simple semicolon failed our tests? It's bouncing. Okay, jQuery. Target elements by class using jQuery. So you could make all the elements with the class text primary shake by adding the following to your document ready function. Text primary, add class, animated shake. I'll just copy this one here. So remember guys, jQuery is not only used for animations. So I need to shake the while too. Okay, I need to shake the while too. Well, that add class animated shake. Target elements by ID using jQuery. So you can also target elements by their attributes. First, target your button element with the ID target tree by using target tree selector. Note that just like CSS declarations, you type a hash symbol before the ID's name. Then use jQuery's add class function to add the classes animated and fade out. Here's how you make the button element with the target 6 fade out. So I'm gonna fade out target 3. Target 3 that add class fade animated and then fade out. So target 3 is gone. Delete your jQuery functions. These animations were cool at first, but now they're getting kind of distracting. Delete all of these jQuery functions from your document.ready function. Okay. Next, target the same elements with multiple jQuery selectors. Okay, now you know 3 ways of targeting elements: by the type, the element itself, by class, that symbol, and the hash symbol by ID. Although it is possible to add multiple classes in a single add class call, let's add them to the same element in 3 separate ways. Using add class, add only one class at a time to the same element. 3 different ways. Add the animated class to all elements with type button. So let's do it step by step. Okay, add the animated class to all elements with type button. Add class animated, and then add the shake class to the buttons with the class button. So btn shake, then to the target one dot add class btn primary, so it will become blue. Okay, to our next challenge: remove classes from an element with jQuery. In the same way you can add classes to an element with jQuery's add class function, you can remove them with jQuery's remove class function. Here's how you would do this for a specific button. Let's remove the button default class from all of our button elements. From all of our button. So button that remove class btn default. So the border become invincible, I think, and the white background becomes gray. Let's run the tests. Next, I think jQuery is much easier than Bootstrap, no? Change the CSS of an element using jQuery. Delete your jQuery selectors, leaving an empty document ready.function, and then select the target one and change its color to red. Target one and change its color to red. Okay, we're not going to use add class here. Color to red. Okay, that's customize CSS. Now, disable an element using jQuery. Disable only the target one button. Okay, I'm curious if we can chain this function. So nothing will, I think that doesn't work. Let's try to run the test. Okay, I think that doesn't work. Okay, let's target one again. Target one, the prop. Okay, disabled to true. So it's not clickable now. Change text inside an element using jQuery. So that we're using it that HTML here. So change the button with ID target 4. Target 4. Target 4.html, and then what does it says? What does it say? Views our news article for M to learn the difference between. What am I going to change? Target for element. test. Let's just try to run the test. The text should otherwise remain unchanged. Okay. So this is target 4. Is that the right answer? Let's try to get some help for online. But it works. I just heard that. Okay. You can statically type it. Okay, next one is remove an element using jQuery. So now let's remove an HTML element from your page using jQuery. Remove element target 4 from the page. So bye-bye. Next challenge will be use append to move elements with jQuery. So now let's try to move elements from the div to another. jQuery has a function called append to. So this target 2 will append to this one. That's pretty easy. Target 2 will append to what is the right well. Where is the idea of right well? Okay, this one. Right well. Right well. Run the tests and we've got 67%. We're 67% right now. Clone an element using jQuery. In addition to moving elements, you can also copy them from one place to another. jQuery has a function called clone that makes a copy of an element. So clone your target 5 element and append it to your left well. So this one is a chaining function. Or it is specific in this clone method. Let's clone target 5 and append it to right well. Is that right? Left well. Sorry. Okay, why isn't it working? Okay, the hash symbol is missing. Okay. Target the parent of an element using jQuery. Every HTML element has a parent element from which it inherits properties. For example, your jQuery playground h3 element has the parent element of div class container fluid, which itself has the parent body. jQuery has a function called parent that allows you to access the parent of whichever element you've selected. Here's an example of how you would use parent function if you wanted to give the parent element of left well element the background color blue. Left well the parent. Give the parent of the target 1 element of a background color red. So left target 1 the parent. Okay, what is the parent of target 1? Where is target 1? So target 1 parent is well. That's CSS background color of blue. So this left well will become blue. Okay, sorry, red. Submit and go to the next challenge. Okay, target the children of an element using jQuery. So we're going to do vice versa. Give all the children a write well. Write well the children that says color of orange. Became orange, the texts. Submit and go to the challenge. Target a specific child of an element using jQuery. So make the second child in each of your well elements beta. Make the second child in each of your well elements bounds. So write well and child is 2 that add class bounds let's try to use target. Okay, that's one better. Target even elements using jQuery. So try selecting all the even targets element and adding them to class animated shake. Okay. Target even that add class animated shake. I think this is the last or second to the last challenge. Use jQuery to modify the entire page, but let's do something more dramatic. Add the class animated in hinge to your body element. Okay. Body that add class animated hinge. Wow. But it's irritating that they've added this scroll here. Let's try to remove this one. The scrolls are gone after we've added this one. The scroll is here. So be mindful of that when you're developing. So that's it. The jQuery just taught us how to animate elements using animated CSS behind the page. So it taught us how to use the event modifiers. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next videos.